Black Lives Matter protests have spread all across the world. What started off as protests in America over the killing of an unarmed African-American man at the hands of a white police officer has now snowballed into a global anti-racism movement. Let's begin with Brazil, where hundreds of people gathered on the streets of Sao Paulo city in a mass demonstration inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. Protesters were seen holding signs reading "Out with Bolsonaro," the president, and "Black Lives Matter." Thousands of people were seen attending Black Lives Matter protests across New Zealand, where protesters were seen taking the knee, saying racism was a global issue and not an issue isolated to America. Black Lives Matter demonstrators gathered in London, in the United Kingdom, and the northern city of Leeds for peaceful protests. Yesterday, scuffles broke out between right-wing and anti-racism protesters. The pictures on your screen show, which have gone viral now, a Black Lives Matter protester carrying an injured white counter-demonstrator to safety amidst scuffles. Meanwhile, UK's Prime Minister Boris Johnson vowed to investigate racial discrimination in the country.
First of all, we have to acknowledge that when thousands of people march peacefully for Black Lives Matter, you can't ignore that. I, as a leader, as someone in government, I can't ignore the strength of their feeling. And we have to look at discrimination in the education system, in health, in the criminal justice system. We have to look at all the ways in which it affects black and minority ethnic groups. And so we're going to have a big effort, which we'll be announcing very shortly, a new cross-governmental commission to look at what is going on for black and minority ethnic groups.
Meanwhile, in Japan, more than 3,500 people braved the rains to join a Black Lives Matter protest in Tokyo.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
In Italy, a statue of famed Italian journalist Indro Montanelli was smeared with red paint. The words "racist" and "rapist" were also spray painted under the statue of Montanelli, who defended colonialism.